was hungry.
And when she struck at me, if you remember, when she struck at me, I went and got her a mouse because I said that. I said she's hungry.
You rewarded her, so now we might have a problem. And it makes sense, you know.
If you do have to get Rigo to can we get an egg?
No, buddy, we can't hatch a snake, but we'll get a baby.
We'll get a baby snake that we can raise that's kid friendly.
We will do a lot of research on whatever particular snake that we get and know exactly.
He told me one that would be perfect, and it only gets about 6 foot long.
Ball python.
It had a different name, and he showed me pictures of it, and
Daddy,
but he said that would be the best type for kids. They're more. That type, he said, the best way to explain it is more bipolar. You never know what to expect out of them. And I mean, I showed him a picture, and he showed me pictures that look just like her. And the red-tailed boa is red all the way up. She's definitely not a red-tailed boa. But I told her, I said, you know, he got it from somebody. I said,
you can see the mouse's head and his stomach and his neck.
She says she don't remember what he called it. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up.
She knows. He knows everything about snakes.
Of course, my Jordan's there, buddy. You trying to get killed?
Sorry.
But we're not going to mess with the snake.
Your life.
None of the kids are messing with the snake because they believe we created something. And now we're feeding her.
Like I said, I mean, if I feel like she's a threat to anybody, I will get rid of her. I'm not going to have something that's a threat to anything in this house, including Sadie or that cat.
Getting that way.
Yeah.
And when you struck at her, we fed her, so that rewarded her. She bit me. We're feeding her a few days after.
Well, it's been about a week and a half.
Yeah. But he said
this is actually her
it's time scheduled to feed her.
Day.
And he said make sure you keep them on a schedule. That way they know, when to expect.
So next Saturday, feed her.
And you'll feed her 2 mice. He was going to give me 2 today, and he was like, no, since you haven't feeding her that much, I said she's about that big around, and that's about 2. And she's supposed to be about 4 times that size.
Bella!
He said he couldn't believe how small she was for how young she was. And I was like, well, we don't know nothing about her. She just
that's my first
And I said, she has been as friendly. I said, I would trust her with a newborn baby. I said, then she just turned.
I did. I put her on Kyle.
I know. I said, she's been a family pet. And I said, she just bit me. And he said, well, that's her way of talking. And I said, well, we can't do that.
Point well accepted.
But he did say it's not a good family pet. But we didn't know. And, he said just, for me and you to mess with her. Of course, not the kids and just see. But I'm not going to. I don't trust her. But the only thing that scares me, if she's done it once, she'll do it again. He said it was like a pit bull. Once she's tasted it, then she learned, hey, I'm big and bad. I can do it. And if that's true, she's tasted blood.
If she's going to be that big, we're probably...
But, I mean, he was totally against us having a snake like this for, kids. Yeah. And, I mean, the picture looked just like a big wallow, and I showed him the picture, and he was like, that's not a family pet. And I was like, yeah. It was. I said, but now it's caged. And he said, of course, the longer we don't mess with it, the meaner it gets. And we can't mess with it because it bites us. So we've just got a problem. I won't say a problem like it, but we got a problem all the way around. Pretty much, he told me, we needed to. Yeah. I would never say it. I would be prepared to start looking. I mean, I don't want to do anything to hurt her, of course. I don't know how you donate something to the zoo.
I don't either. I'll call him.
Debbie is the perfect person to figure that out because she works with an organization that rehomes everything. But she don't need to be in a home with people. She needs to be put up somewhere.
But she needs to stay in captivity because she doesn't know how to live out in the wild.
Yeah, and she don't need to be with people either because apparently she don't. But I don't know why it took her this long to figure out she...
I don't know. That's what I don't get. Why'd she do it all of a sudden?
And I told him, I said, her whole life, she's been fine. But he seemed like even after we feed her as much as we're supposed to, that she still could turn.
That's nasty.
Yes.
And I mean, I love her to death, but I don't want a snake that we can't even mess with. And that's not fair to her.
Yeah, she don't need to stay in that aquarium.
And we can get a little one that, we can raise. And he had the perfect one. That he don't have it, but he can help us find one. He's got one for his kids, so I think that would be our best bet to talk to him and get. And it was one specific snake, that he told me would be perfect for kids. So I think that would be our best bet. And it don't get huge. 6, 7 foot, that ain't that big. So we don't have to worry about getting rid of it if it gets too big. And I didn't know, but they do not grow to the size of their tank.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I thought every animal did. He said that's not true. He says where a lot of people mess up.
Look, I like his tails just sticking out.
But he said this was plenty big enough because she's very, very underweight. Very, very small. But we didn't know.
I didn't know that, or I would have never done that. I mean, I'm not the type of person that just abuses animals.
Well, and she hadn't showed no signs of being hungry.
Right.
She's finished.
Yeah, well, she's not finished. It'll take a few days, but it's gone.
Where is it? Is it right here?
See, right there? You can see her digesting it. See her muscles moving. She's moving it down. And he said the biggest part of her body, the mouse, the mouse's head cannot be no bigger than the biggest part of her body, which would be about right here.
The mouse's head or
Cannot,
his body, because his head's a whole lot
he
smaller.
said his head, did he not? He said his head. Well, he said his head could not be no bigger than that part of the body.
Well, I'm just saying because the head is a lot smaller than the body.
Yeah, that's just what she said. But I tried calling you 5 or 6 times for you could talk to him and he could explain.
I didn't hear my phone.
That this is not.
I just saw a snake
Eat
a mouse. Peace out.
I'm like,